What you're about to see is perhaps the most ridiculous scenario you'll have ever witnessed in Football Manager. Look at our last 5 games. The 5 games you've not been here for, 5 draws. It's ridiculous. What is more ridiculous, 4 out of those 5 draws, 2-2. I mean, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, 2-2 against Vigo, 2-2 against Espanyol, 2-2 against Eibar, 0-0 with Malaga. We'll change it up slightly there with a 0-0 there, and then a 2-2 against Seville. I mean, I don't understand. It's been such a weird time in between episodes. So there you go, 5 points from 5 games. I don't need to say much more than that. Every result is 2-2 apart from Malaga when it was 1-0. I mean 0-0. How did I get that wrong? I don't know why. I feel like I'm coming across as angry. I'm a little bit angry because we've drawn all these games. Just because, one, it's ridiculous, and the eagle-eyed people out there, you'll already know where we are on the table. What is more ridiculous is that we moved up the table to 7th place. Somehow, if you can believe it or not, all the teams around us that possibly could challenge us for a Europa League place have had worse form than our 5 draws in a row. 5 points has been enough to overtake Deportivo La Coruña and fend off attacks from other teams. I mean, Bilbao, have done pretty well, but they were pretty far down the table when they started winning a few games in a row. So they've done better than us, but they were never in a place to challenge us, really. So no, actually, they are 2 points off us, but we have got a game in hand on them. So we'll watch out for them. I mean, I'm happy that we're in 7th place, but it is just ridiculous how we've managed to get there, essentially. We've been very, very lucky. Lucky that other teams have been rubbish. So hello, and welcome back to The Real Deal. The final 2 games of the season today, Real Betis and Athletic Bilbao. Betis, who are nearly relegated, I guarantee you we'll get a 2-2 draw with them. And then Bilbao, who you can almost guarantee now are going to beat us to overtake us to get Europa League places, and the rivalry will continue. Obviously, I've already shown you results and nothing's happened major since last episode, so we're going to get straight into today's game against Betis. A win today is obviously vitally important. We're in the driving seat now, our destiny is in our hands. Do I have faith in us? I have faith in us to get a draw. That's all I've got faith for. But okay, Ozil is back in goal now. He's back from injury, but the rest of the team is pretty much the same as it was probably last time here. Barella, Chaletazar, George, David Cameron, Dorsch, Sunset, Ruiz, Rollheiser, Adzij, and Lozano in the starting 11. I think it's basically the same thing, actually. In fact, I don't think I've really changed things at all. Maybe that's where the issue comes from. Maybe we need to change things to actually start winning, not drawing and things like that. Right, kickoff is upon us here today at Real Betis' stadium. I think I'm tense. That's what it is. I'm tense more than anything else because I did not expect us to be in this position this season, but we are. And especially for the start we were pretty poor at the start of the season. We seem to have recovered. 51 points seems quite low to be securing European football. We can check what it was last season actually as well, but I feel like it is quite low. But now that we're in this position, I just don't want to blow it, which is why I think I'm really, really tense at the moment. So an early goal, or a goal right now, would settle things down for me as Rollheiser puts it wide of the post. I mean, securing European football next season would really, really help us in the transfer window. It would boost our reputation a bit. I think a few more players would want to come. I don't think we'd do particularly well. I think we'd struggle to get out the group stages, maybe. Although if we finish 7th, we have to qualify for it as well, actually. So we may not even qualify for the group stages. I think we should be able to make it to the group stages, and then we'll probably be a 4th seed because we've got no European coefficient points. So we'd probably be like in a group with a top Premier League side, a decent side from Bundesliga, maybe like a Dutch side. It'd be a tough group, I think, whatever we go into. But I'm talking as if we're there already. We're not there already. We need to focus on today's game instead. And Betis right now are coming forward, although they've nearly given the ball away to us there. Marlon now on the ball. We've got some high pressure on there from number 25. Is that Sunset? I honestly cannot remember right now. I look at some of the numbers and I know who they are, and then sometimes I look at them and I have no idea, which is probably quite bad because I look at these every game and I feel like I should know. But they've hit the post, and we are still in the running for European football as they somehow don't score from that attack. Corner comes in for Betis now, cleared away by Ruiz, but only as far as Christian Teo, and literally they are all over us, Real Betis, like a rash, and not a good rash. I mean, is there a good rash? There probably isn't a good rash, is there? Half time then, 0-0. It's looking good right now. It's looking like we're going to go back to our usual draw. I'm going to go aggressive though. Not happy with the performance out there. We're going to go to tactics, and we need to do something better, don't we? Dorsch is going to come off. Salai is going to come on in the advanced attacking midfield position. We're going to go on to control. We have to be... I mean, they're nearly relegated, Betis. We should be winning this game. Of all the games that we've played, this is the one that we should be winning. And yet, we're probably going to draw it. Also, of course, as I say every episode, it is illegal for Spanish teams to play at the same time. So I've got no idea if Deportivo are going to win or not. So we have to win to make sure we can hold them off. Because if they win their game now, then they're going to go back ahead of us. And the way the Spanish leagues work is it's not done on goal difference. It's done on head-to-head games, isn't it? So we beat Deportivo 1-0, but they beat us 2-0. So technically, they've got a better head-to-head record than us. So if we are on level points with them, they will go ahead of us, which is very frustrating as Lozano, frustratingly, again, puts it wide of the mark. What can we do here? What can we do here? Because, I mean, Acosta's going to come on for Varela if he's not playing very well and he's on a yellow card. I'll leave it like that for now. Rojas may come off in a few moments' time for Cantel. Adzic now on the ball, plays out to Rojas, who I'm thinking of substituting in a minute, unless he scores a goal now. That'd be great. The ball back to Adzic is a good one, but he loses possession trying to keep it in play. And now Real Betis can try and launch a bit of an attack now. They've not been as good in the second half as they were first half. We've seemed to be the better side attacking-wise, creating chances in the second half. I think our high pressing seems to be working a bit better in the second half with more players up front. But that ball to Lozano was beautiful. And he's not scored. We need to go up to attacking now. We need to be a bit more fluid. I'm going to say push forward to the boys. Rojas is steadily improving, but I mean Lozano's actually not doing very well now, so I guess we could bring Raul Thomas on, although a cross came in from David Cameron. It wasn't quite there. It's been cleared now, and Christian Teo on the ball. He puts a fantastic ball forward to his other winger. Leon Burke manages to make a decent save there to deny Real Betis getting a goal. I reckon we do it. We bring Raul Thomas on. He's been rubbish every time he comes on as a sub, and he just doesn't do anything. So I may have just made a stupid mistake there, but I'm going to trust him. I'm trusting the boy Raul Thomas. I swear, if we get a draw, this game is broken. This game is. I mean, the plus side is we've not lost for 6 games if we get a draw today. The downside is we've not won for 6 games either, and that's going to damage morale. I think that would damage morale, personally. Even if you got 6 draws in a row, you've not lost, but you haven't won. Oh my God, the Thomas. He ran onto the end of that ball. He just had to put it past the keeper. The keeper made a huge save, to be fair. I mean, I think we have to, I mean, do we go overload? Is that going to be a bit too risky? I thought we'd get a penalty then for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I think we just do it. We go overload. We go in overload. Please push forward more. I mean, we could be risking ourselves at the back now. We could be very susceptible to a big counter-attack. But we've got to push. 4 minutes of added time. And there's a highlight now. And their man's through. Kaleta Carr with a huge... What a save. What a save from Berke Urza. That is why he's our number one. That is why he's our number one. If that were... This game listens to me. It listens to what I say, and then it ruins things for me. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. All right, well, it's not the best. I'll admit that. All our eyes are going to be on the 8:45 kickoff. Granada versus Deportivo La Coruña. The plus side is Deportivo's form has been atrocious. I mean, they lost 7-0 to Eibar. So, I mean, they must be bad. After Granada, they have Real Madrid as well, who have already won the title. So that could be dangerous. I assume Real Madrid would win it, but if they've already won the title, they put the kids out, and then Deportivo would beat the kids. Granada, meanwhile, their form's been pretty poor as well. So, we'll wait and see. They won 2-1 with a bloody 93rd minute winner. How is this happening to me? How is this happening to me? We have to win against Bilbao then. If we don't beat Bilbao, there's no European football for us next season. And of course, Deportivo, they have to lose to Madrid. Madrid have to beat them. We've not won a game. We've not won in 6 games though. So, I mean, the stats aren't really with us, and Bilbao have been pretty decent recently as well. So, you can't write this. The team that have knocked us out of the cup twice and keep knocking us out of competitions could now knock us out of getting European football next. All right then. I mean, this is it. Now, I think we're going to take Dorsch off the pitch. We're going to bring on Salai, although he's not played massively recently. I was tempted to bring Raul Thomas on, but I've now decided that's probably not a good idea because his match sharpness. He's not. To be fair, I've not really rotated the side much at all. So that's probably an issue. I guess that's it then. We just bring Salai in for Dorsch and go for it. I mean, my assistant says, do it for the fans. Passionately, we owe Bilbao after last time. I'm going to say that. And some players seem to have reacted well to that. So fingers crossed. That's what happens as we kick off. We'll get the latest scores up as well when the next come to the pitch. Good start by us though. 2 shots in 3 minutes. I like that. You know, keep them at bay. Let's get more shots than them so we can get properly FM'd. All right, there we go. Latest scores are up now. We're looking for this one. Deportivo and Real Madrid as Adzic puts a ball in. How was that saved? How was that saved? I genuinely feel like we are not going to have any luck. If that doesn't go in the back of a net, I can already feel like this is just not going to be our day. Chance now for Bilbao actually, as they're trying to come forward. It's a Raspe out to Yuri, into Munayin, into Caldera, back to him. They've got men in the middle. Fantastic stuff then. 1-0 down to Bilbao. Not what we needed at all. We God's sake. Salai on the ball then for us though. Lozano into Ruiz. Just get it on target. I'm already going to ask them to demand more. I'm already going to demand more. It's 22 minutes into the game, but we've wasted 2 opportunities there. Clear-cut chances in my opinion. And it's not looking great right now as Bilbao come forward again. It's a Raspe, Bilbao, whatever he's called, Iago in AK. I was trying to think of his first name. It's Williams, something Williams, but he's assisted his mate, Munayin. The worst thing is that Bilbao now overtaken us in the league. So the rivalry continues. How are we looking over here? Deportivo. They're still 0-0 with Real Madrid as a few more things happen right now. Lozano on the ball. Just, you know, do something clever with it. Not that. Don't give it away. Williams back on the ball. Again, easily past Varela. And here they come. About to destroy us again. DeMarcos. George has not been good enough this game. He's not really been good enough this season. We need a new defence next season if we want to do well. But we've got a chance now with Rojas. So he puts a great ball into Adzic. Lozano is free in the middle. He's actually scored and brought a goal back for us now. Deportivo are winning. I don't know if you can see that. Coman has just scored. Why does Football Manager hate me? Why does the universe hate me? Why does Williams hate me? Williams is an English surname. Surely he should be rooting for me, the English manager, to take a Spanish side into Europe. They can't do it, so let me have it, please. Varela now on the ball into Adzic, who's playing it towards Lozano, back to Salai, Ruiz, passing it around the midfield quite nicely, actually. Sansa into Adzic, of course, doesn't quite make it there. Of course, George lets me down again, and of course, I'm about to say they put it in the back of the net, but they didn't. Luckily, over. Real Madrid, though, it just says up there, 1-1. 1-1, Asensio, beautiful man. And David Cameron's been quite error-prone today. Of course he has been. Just like in real life, he bottles things on the big stage. Well, half-time, we're 2-1 down. But wonderfully, I've just noticed, Pogba scored for Real Madrid. They're 2-1 up now against Deportivo. They're doing their job. We're not doing ours, which is the big issue here. Aggressively, show me something else in the second half. Salai has played woefully. Really, really poorly. Raul Thomas, please get yourself on this pitch as a trequartista on attack. We have to go for this now. We're going to go attacking. It leaves us a little bit susceptible in midfield, but we've got to go attack. I hate this. I hate stuff like this. Because I don't know. I just feel the pressure. I hate it. Chance for Bilbao now as, for God, George, you've played woefully this game. Woefully. And now he's got his red card. For God's sake. Alright, Ruiz can sort of move back. We're going to have to move Rollheiser back. And Adzic back. Inverted winger on attack. Rolheis, I mean, Sunset has to move centrally. Rolheis just doesn't want to play there. Cantel kind of can play there. So he's going to have to become an inverted winger. Oh, that's stupid. I hate this game. I hate it. I'm fining George 3 weeks' wages for this. The max, I think, is 3 weeks. I'm fining him. Encourage. We're going to have to encourage you a little bit. Sunset on the ball, though. Into the Thomas, who's got his strike partner, Lozano, there, who's through. Shoot straight at the goalkeeper, though. Can you tell I'm getting frustrated? Can you tell? Because I am. I should have gone show... I don't even know what any of these do. I don't know what any of them actually do, if I'm honest with you. I just push forward, obviously. You push forward. But other than that, I've not got a clue what any of these actually do. Next time it comes up, which should be in a second, I'm going to say, show some passion out there. Show me some passion. Now what do we do? David Cameron's played woefully. So Diaz is going to come on instead as a poacher. Lozano can move back to more. So, for God's sake, they've just scored a goal. We're going to have to move Varela centrally as well because I can't have him. We've got to do that. He can't play there, but we're going to just give it a go. We have to do this. Although they have just... I'm not even going to watch the goal. I don't even care about it. Overload. We can't go fluid because we've got no players to be fluid with. They've got more than us. Push forward. Okay, chance now. Diaz. That was a decent shot, to be fair, Diaz. I'll give you that. He's been unlucky, to be fair. I've not really given him much of a chance as he... That's why I don't give him much of a chance. That one wasn't very good. Hopefully we can try and sign him for next season. He's a decent player. Maybe get him on a cheap deal. That'd be quite good. I think he's got some good potential, and Lozano's not really performed recently, so I guess maybe he will go. The clock ticks down, and they've got another chance now, Bilbao, and Berke literally makes an incredible save, another one, and now the counter-attack is on. Diaz is through. Diaz, just... I didn't even want European football. Like, we weren't ready for it. I didn't even want it. I mean, it's only Europa League, isn't it? It's not that important. It's only Europa League as Berke makes another save. One last push forward, please. One last push forward. Loads of emails popping up as well, so I can't see what's going on behind them. The cross... Okay. I mean, there's no point getting too excited because we need 2 more goals now within 3 minutes, which won't happen. Or will it happen? Lozano, De Thomas, Cantel on the ball. We've got men there. Adzic is there. Adzic, just if he'd scored that, I don't know what I would have done. Okay, corner for us, cleared. And I think now that they're on the attack, that's going to be that. There's not enough time on the clock to get back and score 2 more goals. Williams puts it. I'm just disappointed. That's all I am. Just disappointed. I wish that was an option. Just calm. I'm not cross. I'm just disappointed in you. That's what I want. Instead, we're going to go aggressive. I'm far from pleased with that result. And we've now finished 10th in the table rather than 7th. So there we go. We gave it our best shot. George is getting only 2 weeks' wage fined. He can have that. He now all right. Is he any good? He's declining. He's got 4-star potential apparently, but he's 24 years old now. He's probably not going to reach that. I don't care. If he wants to leave the club now, that's fine by me. I'm disappointed in your decision to fire me after my recent red card. Well, you let yourself down and your teammates down, and that warranted the punishment. It's a short... You literally cost us European football, George. I'm not going to apologise. I'm going to say I don't blame you for being upset. There's no changing my mind. It's time for you to get over this and focus on your next match, which won't be at the club. I'm going to transfer list him. I mean, if it wasn't worth 2.4 million on 12k per week for another 2 years, I'd terminate his contract as well. But that's very costly. So he'll go on the transfer list over pre-season, and hopefully someone takes him. 8 games without winning. That is not good. Oh, this form is not good, is it? Honestly, the most frustrating bit about this is that if we just got 2 more points, or 3 more points, basically, then 3 more points, a win, or something like that, a win rather than a draw, we'd have been fine for European football. We build again for next season. We go again next season. And we end in bitter disappointment again. I'm sure of it. Thank you very much for watching this season of The Real Deal. I hope you have enjoyed it. Next season won't be tomorrow because I'm very busy tonight, so I won't get stuff pre-season done ready for tomorrow and things like that. So what day is it today? Tuesday? Expect a video on Thursday. Episode 1 on Thursday. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have done, make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And I'll see you next time for when we go again.